Lareno Spann, known as Papa Bear or the Cracka, is friends with K Shorty and half-brothers with Foolio's buddy, Cracka Jack. He's a well-known Duval rapper, currently facing several charges, including possession of a gun. Following paperwork is publicly available on Core. My name is Bobby Smokes. Please subscribe. On 5/23/23, the Community Problem Response Unit was deployed in Zone 5 area of Jacksonville under the Violence Reduction Strategy. Detectives with the CPR unit were conducting covert surveillance on 25th Street in Jacksonville, Florida, due to multiple shootings in the area in the last few weeks. A detective was in covert vehicle watching the residents beginning around the 1400 hours on 5/23/23. He observed a Marion Fields and Lareno Spann enter and exit the residence for 3 hours. At no point during our surveillance did Lareno Spann ever leave the residence. Lareno Spann is known to CPR detectives to have an active local warrant and is known to be prohibited from possessing firearms, but is regularly in possession of firearms. Detectives with the CPR unit were actively monitoring the Instagram account of Life After Mookie. This Instagram account is operated by Marion Fields, who is known to CPR detectives from previous interactions. This account is publicly shared on Instagram, meaning anyone can view live videos, shared stories, highlights, and posts without having to follow the account. At around 1800 hours, the Instagram account, Life After Mookie, utilizes the live feature. Instagram Live shows followers the account in real time. During the Instagram Live, detectives observed Marion Fields surrounded by several other individuals, including Lareno Spann, inside a room on 25th Street. The individuals inside the room were singing and dancing around in the room, while the cell phone being used to record the Instagram Live is propped up near knee level of the individuals. During the Instagram Live video, Lareno Spann reaches out of frame of the camera and picks up a semi-automatic handgun with one hand and begins to point the firearm at the camera. The handgun is then taken out of Lareno Spann's hand by Jabari James, who is standing next to him. Jabari James then places the firearm back out of view near Lareno Spann, initially picked up the handgun from. The firearm had a distinct threaded barrel, which can be observed clearly during the video. The Instagram video was screen recorded utilizing city-issued cell phones, heavily redacted. Spann is currently 19 years old. After the Instagram Live video, detectives maintained a constant visual of the residence, ensuring no one left the residence. When it was safe to do so, detectives and multiple officers surrounded the entirety of the residence at 25th Street and conducted a surround and call out to take Lareno Spann into custody. 20 to 25 people exited the residence as a result of the surround and call out. As they exited one by one, they were searched and detained. At no point did anyone exit the residence with a firearm. A residential search warrant was obtained by a judge. CPR detectives and Zone 5 officers conducted a search of the interior of the residence as well as the exterior. A total of 7 firearms were found scattered throughout the interior of the residence, and it should be noted no replica firearms were located. One of the firearms located was a Glock 17 with a green and black frame, an aftermarket slide, and a silver threaded barrel. The firearm was located in the freezer inside the kitchen. The threaded barrel was easily identifiable as it was silver and extended out of the black slide. Due to these features, this firearm was distinct in appearance from the other firearms recovered in the residence. No other firearm contained a threaded barrel. The serial number was also defaced and unable to read. This firearm could clearly be seen being held by Lareno Spann in the Instagram video. Spann was transported to 501 East Bay Street to be interviewed by detectives. Post Miranda, in a recorded interview, Spann invoked. Spann is a documented gang member in the state of Florida. Spann was later transported to the PDPF without incident.